Are you walking up to me to record?
I'm walking up to you to record.
Okay. Well, this is my 1964 Plymouth Valiant. We are doing some crazy things to it. So pretty much this car came factory with a slant 6, which produces very little power. It also comes with leaf springs and torsion bars like a pickup truck. None of that's going back in. Thankfully the body and the chassis is in really good shape, so we're not going to have to cut it up too much. What we're doing is we're replacing the torsion bars with a 4-link setup, and then we're getting rid of the torsion bars and putting a tubular front end with coilover, sway bars, upper lower control arms. And instead of that slant 6, we're going with the 6.4 Hemi from a 2015 Challenger. We've also managed to get the TR6060 Tremec transmission. We got all this from Cleveland Power and Performance. They're awesome. They make kits from, basically they take wrecked Hellcats, Challengers, Vipers, Camaros, Corvettes, and they put the drivetrains together on a pallet for your custom build. So that's exactly what we're doing here with the Valiant.
It's gonna be a long summer.
It's gonna be a long summer.
Long summer.
108 horsepower.
What?
It's only 808, doesn't it?
707 is what Hellcat does.
Oh,
that'll make more, I'm telling you. You say.
Hey Matt,
This is a
Matt,
yeah.
we should probably worry about getting it in.
This is a
We will
Hellcat.
The
get
car
it in
first.
Car ready
This
to
is a
go.
Hellcat.
What do you mean it's a Hellcat? You want to talk about the wheel wells more?
Let's talk about wheel wells more.
Okay, so basically what we've done here is modified the original wheel wells. So we've done a mini tub is what it is, but this being such a weird car, you can't just buy a mini tub kit, so we had to custom make it. You can see the line down the wheel tub right here. This is what we've added in from here right to the center. We've made that. This section here is all the original wheel well. So if you come over here to the inside of the wheel well, and I'll show you what we've done. So now the wheel well's right up against the frame rail. Before it used to be about 2.5 inches back from the frame rail. So you can only fit a 235 tire in there, which is basically nothing. So now with what we've done, we can put a 315 in there to properly put the power to the ground. Man. Every time Dylan wants to know if the clutch is hooked up. It's a lightweight performance clutch.
A little soft.
Every time I post this car online, I want to clarify something, because every time I post this car online, post a photo of it, a progress photo, whatever, people ask me if I chopped the top on it. No, I didn't chop the top. This is actually the factory seam from where the roof joins the quarter panel. You see from factory, they only put spot welds to hold this together. That's a great area for moisture to come in behind and wreck your new paint. And it's also a weak spot on the car. That's why a lot of times on classics, you see bubbling in the paint right here and cracking. So what we do is we weld this completely solid, and then we'll repack the lead before doing our body work.
Gotta get that structural rigidity.
You gotta get that structural rigidity.
Sexual virginity.
So the car doesn't structure. So over here we've put quarter panel patches in, not because the cores were rusted, but because the trunk floor extensions were pretty rough. So in order to repair the trunk floor extensions, we had to cut the quarter panel off here. And it just made more sense to put the patch in. They were a little more straighter. You could tell that there had been some body work done to these before, so it made sense just to replace them. Also, where the bumper well is right here has to get cut out anyway, because we're gonna do a flush mount bumper. So I'd rather be cutting up an aftermarket one anyway. And you'll notice we shaved the gas cap off this. So what we're gonna do is we're doing a flip down license plate to fill your gas, because the gas tank used to be located in between the wheel wells. We're relocating it and putting it underneath the trunk floor. That's going to bring a lot more room for the 3-inch exhaust, dual exhaust, as well as the 4-link bars and the bigger 9-inch rear end. So this dash here is out of a 2015 Dodge Dart. We originally wanted to use a Challenger dash, which we actually bought. You see it right here. This is from the same Challenger that engine came out of, and we got the center console for it as well, but unfortunately it's too wide to fit in the car. So we ended up getting the 15 Dart dash. It fits really nice. All we had to do was trim the sides down and then trim the curve for the to mount it right up flush to the windshield. It used to sit way too far back, so basically the front seat was in the back seat. We had to trim it down about 12 inches and to be able to fit it in here. I sound like Justin Trudeau.
I thought this was.
This isn't supercharged.
I thought you said this was the Hellcat.
I told everyone I was going to put a Hellcat in my car, and then when it came down to it, I didn't have enough money, so I got a 6.4
It's the next best thing. Let's get.
I'm telling you, though, this is going to be faster than a Hellcat by the time I'm done.
The whole car.
You watch your
What do you mean
mouth.
Because of its active drag racing suspension.
These seats are from a 2015 Challenger. I'm actually pretty sure they came out of the same Challenger that our engine package came out of. So it looks like they sit a little bit high because my head almost touches the roof when I'm in here. But fortunately enough, we can actually shorten these mounts here and lower it down to the ground. Cool thing is, Cleveland Power and Performance actually sent us the entire body control module and all of the wiring harness for the entire body of this car. So I'll be able to actually make these power seats and the heated seats work in this thing. We can even wire up the door locks, the power windows, basically anything that a 2015 Challenger came with, we can wire it up with what they've sent us.
Anyways,
So this is a 2015 Challenger gauge cluster. This came with our engine program. This is going to be going into the dash of our 2015 Dart dash here. Luckily, it's actually a really similar size as the cluster that came in the Dart, so it's not going to take a whole lot of modification to put this in there. The hardest part about making this dash work with what we're doing is we have to make the Challenger steering column fit into here, which is going to be the most difficult part. But really, when you think about it, that's not that difficult compared to
I
what's
mean,
going on here.
kind of have to.
This whole car is going to be basically custom built anyway, so something as small as modifying a steering column isn't really our biggest concern here. On a side note, if anyone needs a gas tank for a 2015 Challenger, I don't need this because this isn't going to fit in this car. So this is up for grabs. Hit me up for the best price. You're not going to find one anywhere like it, so you may as well just buy this one off me.
What are you doing over there, Dylan?
Riding